entertained and hosted Kevin Durant, an incoming freshman, on his visit. And now guarding him in this series, Middleton with that masterful mid-range game. Knocks down the jumper.
He didn't have a second. And as we know, Kevin Durant has now played 5 straight full quarters.
Middleton out top. Looking against Harris, fires the 3. Fouled! Counted! Maybe for 4! 1 for 4 from deep. Lead is 11 for Giannis with the shorter Shamit. Good dig by Harris. Holiday with a nice show and go. Great passing. Great execution by Milwaukee. Precise. Boy, had a great opportunity there.
It's been a real struggle for Brent Forbes.
After shooting so well in that previous series against the Heat, Harden hits his second 3 of the ball game. No foul. Now the switch. Harris picks him up. Drew Holiday. Soft touch. Drew Holiday intentional on that possession. Play him a little bit more honestly. Cross court, good hand by Durant, tips it out of bounds.
And I have to say this, about James. Steve Nash just said what at the end of that Cassidy interview? I'm proud of him. Right? He is gutting it out. He's putting himself at injury risk. And the one thing you could say you didn't like his style in Houston, this or that. This is a virtuoso as a scorer. And oh, by the way, just loves to play basketball.
Brent Forbes, maybe that'll get him on track. The lead up to 12. Brent Forbes with his first field goal.
Well, you've got to be thrilled if you're Milwaukee. You are shooting 54%.
Forbes shows and recovers. Shamit fouled on the attempt. And that's going to be 3 shots for Landry Shamit. Forbes a little overzealous that time at the defensive end after making a jumper at the offensive end. And Forbes is 6 for 20 on 3s against the Nets in this series after making 50% of his 3s on 33 attempts against the Heat. He's one of those other guys that they could really use getting going. And Tom Izzo here at Fiserv Forum courtside tonight. Good to see the head coach of the Michigan State Spartans taking a ball game in. Had a chance to greet him a little bit earlier. Well, Friday night on ESPN and the app, we'll have a pair of elimination game 6s for the Sixers Hawks, followed by the Jazz Clippers. Philly Atlanta 7:30 Eastern. Then it's Utah Clippers. Countdown crew starts it all off at 7 o'clock Eastern time. We talked about that Clippers series against Utah. What about that riveting comeback last night? Trae Young was phenomenal in leading his team. He has been masterful in his leadership.
I'm so glad you described it in that fashion, because so much of the conversation and narrative has been about the collapse by the Philadelphia 76ers. Trae Young, at such a young age, his first foray into the playoffs, as you said, the word was perfect, masterful.
Holiday with a soft touch off glass. Makes it a 12-point game again.
He's just so physically strong and can get to
7-point lead for the Bucks. They've led for most of this game. Big weak side pass to Middleton. Line drive no good, and Harden back the other way.
Brief rest for Kevin Durant. He's at the scorer's table having a conversation with Steve Nash.
Boy, that was brief. Harden, that's about as fast as he can go, folks. What you just saw. Giannis is going to force him to his weak hand. Got it to his strong hand and got the floater.
It is pretty incredible, because on the prior handle, as he got by with his shoulder, if he gets his shoulders by, so physically strong as usually, that's it, it's over for the defender. It took him twice to get to that floater game.
Harden coming downhill off the green screen. Giannis picks him up, fires the 3, and hey, remember, this is a guy that led the NBA in scoring 3 consecutive years. He can cook even on one hamstring. The lead is down to 6 with 5 minutes to go in the first half. A 7-0 Brooklyn run, and that's going to be a foul against the Nets.
So Giannis is guarding James Harden, and he's going to try to force him right. Look at how dramatic he does. And then James says, all right, I'm going to just get you on the hip, and I'm going to go. And then now you use your footwork to get to that step back three. And this was where I thought he was moving a little bit better in warm-ups tonight.
Yeah.
The footwork is elite for James Harden, getting that separation.
3 for 4 from deep so far in the ball game. Middleton loses it. Griffin picks it up in a sprint. Griffin with the layup, and the lead is down to 4. Five-sword torn. As Holland deafeningly silent. Giannis on the wing. Touches the paint. Boy, the bully ball program working for Giannis tonight.
There's no reason to settle, Mark. There's absolutely no reason to settle. They've not proven they can keep you away from the paint or the restricted area.
Harden got it back from Griffin, a floater. Whistle, a foul going to be called. That'll put Harden on the free throw line. That's the 14th foul against the Bucks.
Milwaukee only up 6 with Giannis not settling and being absolutely dominant. Folks, Blake Griffin is a big guy, okay? He's big and he's strong and he's tough. And Giannis just put him right in the basket. And then how about that